All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer. I am with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to talk about something that we've been talking about for years at this point. Even before the Spoiler Kings were Spoiler Kings, we were talking about this. We are talking Recast T'Challa, and it is still alive. The movement, how important it is,
Mhm.
and so the reason why we're talking about it is Margot Robbie just put out a quote about playing Harley Quinn. So
Mhm.
before I get your guys' opinion on it, I'm going to read her quote that she said on it, and then we'll talk about it. So she is quoted. I always wanted Harley Quinn to be a character that would get passed on to other actresses to play. The way there are so many iconic male characters, that was always the dream for her. So again, I always wanted to play I always wanted Harley Quinn to be a character that would get passed on to other actresses.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, this is insane. This is insane. Like, why
Mhm.
are people getting so angry at this? Is like she is literally saying, "Hey, you know what? Don't kill a character. The character
Yeah.
is iconic. Let
Mhm.
other actors have a shot at it."
Yeah. That's a silly thing for people to get angry about. That's idiotic to get angry about that. That that's called having respect for the character and realizing that the character's, for lack of a better term, bigger than you. And as much as synonymous as you are with the character, I really have to appreciate the humility of Margot Robbie when she still believes it should go beyond her. I agree. You know, yeah, I love her as Harley Quinn, but I'd be open to seeing other actors' takes on it. I don't know how this is gonna like taint the legacy or like tarnish the legacy of whoever played that character. Or, oh, you're messing it up. Oh, Margot Robbie's um, the only Harley Quinn. She is Harley Quinn. She's still going to be there. You'll be able to watch her movies. They're still available for you. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'd be good with somebody else getting a crack at it. And the same goes with T'Challa. Even Chadwick Boseman went on record saying, he would hope the role would reach beyond him.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't be the only person playing the role. It was co-signed by the man himself.
Yeah. I mean, I got like
So,
he didn't say specifically Black Panther, but he was just saying
mm,
roles in general. You know,
uh,
so I do got to put
mhm,
a little caveat because I wish he did say Black Panther should be played by a
mm.
bunch of different people. Because then
Okay, I had it wrong then. I
he
had it
pretty much
wrong. My bad.
said it though.
He basically said it, but he can't say
Basically said
that when you're trying to
be
negotiate your contract
yeah
after having the first
Mhm.
Black Panther movie. You negotiated with Marvel. You can't say, yeah, anyone could be there. You can't say that. That's
yeah
that's why
agreed
that is.
yeah.
But
But he
see,
said something close enough.
what
Mhm.
she's saying is the essence of what I feel like I've been saying for such a long time. It's like when you want to have someone to be seen as a top quality character, a top quality hero or villain or anything like that, right?
Mhm.
Multiple people should be able to play that because you don't want that character to go away. How many,
Mhm.
just in your lifetime, guys, how many people have played Batman? You can answer that for yourself. And in your lifetime, how many
Mhm.
people have played Spider Man? In your
Three
lifetime, how
at
many
least
people have played
yeah,
Three. Yeah.
at
Superman?
least three. Boy,
Mhm.
more
You,
than yeah.
when you're an iconic character, that was what kind of doesn't let you know that it's iconic. Like multiple people could play Joker. It's an iconic character, so multiple people could play that. You don't have to say this is the only one. We're gonna kill off the character now. That doesn't make any sense.
Hmm.
So now, when you tell me you have the greatest character of all time, I want to bring it back to T'Challa. You gonna tell me that I should have recast that character because he's dead with that?
Hmm.
That doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
If you really like the character and you care that much about it, you should want it to go on. It
Mhm.
That's only logic. That's just, and you look at if you want to put it on that level, then let's put it on that level and let multiple people play it.
Mhm.
Come on. And I mean, and that's all Margot Robbie is saying. I want her to be on the level of the greats.
Mhm.
Thus, multiple people should be able to play her.
Yeah. You know, and she even compared to like other great male characters, you know. And I know you're talking about Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, you're talking about those kind of characters, you know. But like now T'Challa can't be on that list, you know, because you decided you wanted to do something else. At least not as of now. I think eventually he will be recasted, you know, as they reboot somehow, somewhere, sometime. But it's it's very it's frustrating, you know. And then we can even say like, oh well, she's not dead. But you know who is dead? The original voice actress, the original actress of Harley Quinn. She sadly passed away, I believe, last year or this year. I
Last
forgot
year.
when. Was it last year?
Mhm.
Passed away. She was the voice of Harley Quinn, the original voice of Harley Quinn. So if we're gonna be playing that game, then that's it. Then no one should be playing Harley Quinn. But instead, we're getting Lady Gaga sometime this year being a version of Harley Quinn. You know, so so like if you're gonna say, oh well, Margot Robbie didn't die, she's just passing it down. Okay, well, the original one died. The original, the voice that we all hear in our head, you know, when you think Harley Quinn, like that person, she's gone. You
Mhm.
know,
Yep.
so yeah, and it's and legit. I know you think of the animated series because that's where Harley Quinn was created. So you hear her
Yeah.
voice. That is the voice you hear. You know what I mean? So it's people want to like, it's not, it's different. It's different. It's different because you want it to be different, but it's the same. And a great character should not be taken away because a great actor is gone. And it's
And
also his
and, and
brother.
you respect it by
You
putting
respect.
another great actor.
Hmm.
Everyone knows I don't like the fact that they taking away Henry Cavill from The Witcher, right? I don't like that. But put another great actor there, and that can take it somewhere different. I'm all for it. Whatever, do that. I don't
No,
care about that. But you need to make sure you respect it and you keep it going. You don't kill the character off and say we're never going to use this again. That
yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
yeah, yeah. I
Let's go Aldous Hodge.
Now that's the biggest one. He I know we kind of talked about it, but we didn't officially talk about it. He put out, he's like, hey, I know years ago, he was like he would love to play T'Challa, because he understands the importance of that character. Same as Chadwick Boseman did. He understood the importance of that character and not to whitewash that character. We're not going to
Mhm.
make him sound British. We're not going to give him a regular, just no accent. Like, no, he needs to sound like he's from Africa because he is from Africa. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Exactly.
if you want to get more detail, I know Buckmeister, who's big on the recast. I believe he, different accents or accents of
Yeah,
of
he got
of
on that.
of
Yeah.
Africa. That's a little bit different. More, but he talked, and you're like, oh yeah, no, you're from Africa. Like instantly. Just he understood.
Mhm.
And his brother, Chadwick Boseman's brother, understood too, because he even said it flat out. He goes, no. He goes, I believe Chadwick would want somebody else to play this character because the character is important. And it was important to Chadwick. So
But I also want to say that I always thought that they should have delayed it.
yes.
I
Yeah,
always say that, there's so many opportunities to get the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. You could have did the whole movie without him dying. You could have just said he's not there
Mhm.
right now. He's in space. You could do whatever. But because I want to respect. There's something that Brandman said. He said you want to respect the cast wishes. The cast wishes, that it's hard to replace the guy right now. Totally
Mhm.
understand, and I think that's important to bring up and understand where they're coming from. But you didn't have to kill the character off. You could have made there's source material that tells you exactly what to do. You don't have to make up something.
Mhm.
It's it's fiction. You can make it up. Let's go.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's just
yeah.
it.
Yeah, but yeah, Black Panther 2 was too soon for them. It came across as the actor's chance to say goodbye. which is fine. I get that. It's fine, but you could have not killed the character and said goodbye. You can be like, oh, he's off in space,
Yeah.
because there is a comic book line where he's off in space. Plus, in the MCU, there's space stuff going on. So, he's out there helping Guardians build nowhere. I don't know. Like, do something interesting, but
Yeah.
you bring real life into, into your sci-fi action comic book movies, and it feels
We
less
lose,
magical.
and
It
we
feels
lose the
less,
character.
and you lose a
The,
very important
Mhm.
character.
the great,
Um,
and I keep on saying, for me, the greatest black character of all time, and that's what we
mhm.
lose. And you don't want to put him on that level, and I just it bothers me. It does.
Yeah, yeah. So, but like, get another Black Panther, but we're not talking about Black Panther. We're talking about T'Challa.
T'Challa.
Mhm.
T'Challa is the issue. I
So
want
there's been lots of Black Panthers, but T'Challa is the only one that's had
he's the Black Panther.
278 storylines. That's had
Yeah.
all these comic books. That all the stories are all about him,
Yeah.
because he is the most noble, the most brilliant, because he's a genius. He's
Mhm.
built everything. He built it all himself, and it's just different. It just really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I mean, even the same thing with, like, say Black Batman. Like, we have Kevin Conroy. He passed away. And that's the voice. Whenever you think of Batman, you hear Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yep.
100%. Right, 100%. But there's also why am I Adam West.
Adam West, the
Mhm.
Adam
original.
West. Well, not the original, but
I
the
mean,
the one we all
Right.
kind of think of, for sure.
Mhm.
So there's been Batmen who have died. You're not going to kill off Batman and let Damian be Batman. Sure, there's storylines that they do it. That's not Batman. There's a storyline where Dick Grayson, Nightwing, becomes Batman,
Yeah.
but it
Mhm.
doesn't stay like that.
But
Because
that's not
Batman
Bruce Wayne.
is Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is
Exactly.
Batman. That's the guy you want. You know what I mean? Like, that's who you want. So you can temporarily do stuff, when you thought Bruce Wayne was dead, but he really wasn't dead, and then he eventually comes back. There's things you can do, so
The argument, do you realize the outrage if they just got rid of Bruce Wayne and we're never going to use Bruce Wayne again?
yeah, Bruce
We're
Wayne's gone.
old. The outrage will be pouring in from everywhere.
You
Like,
can't kill Bruce Wayne. He's
how
Batman.
dare you?
Like, no, you know what? He had a kid with Ra's al Ghul's daughter. We're gonna make Damian the new Batman. Who's he? Oh, he was raised by assassins and he wants to kill
Mhm.
everybody. Oh yeah, put him as Batman. Like, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
No, not at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
That was my chance to rant. So that was great.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, so we saw this, and I read this, and I'm like, so is this what we have to do now? If you play an iconic character, you have to give permission to let other people play this iconic character. Like, is this something that we're gonna have to do now? Like, has who played the last 007? I can't think of his name. Uh, the last one,
Craig, Dan Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Mhm.
Like, has he given permission for anybody else to play, just in case something happens? It's are we not going to get a Sentry because Stephen Young stepped out?
Mhm.
That's it. No one can play Sentry. It's like where's this going to end? What I mean? So it sucks, and it's fiction. It's comic books. It's comic books.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. So yeah. So yeah, that's our thoughts. Let's see what you guys in chat are saying, because I know once we bring up this stuff, it's kind of like bring everyone out. So Brandon, I know how you feel about it, man. I know how you feel. Harley Quinn could be in a different universe, sure, but in the same universe, it can't be done.
It has been done.
What?
They've recast people and had different actors do it in the same universe. It's been done multiple times, and all across the stuff. Like, it happens.
Yeah. So yeah, because I mean, yeah, I don't know, like, because Harley Quinn in, I guess, would that be considered the DCEU, the Margot Robbie one? And then we're getting the Harley Quinn in just the Joker universe. So,
I'm
but
saying I'll say, you've had different Catwomen. You have We talked about Batman, different Jokers. We have all the stuff. We've had different roadies. We've had the Hulk. We've had multiple actors of the Hulk in the same universe. So I mean, I'm just saying
the upcoming Red Hulk. Agent Ross. I can't think of his first name. So General Ross. We're gonna get a new person playing. And not only that, we're getting another big actor. You're getting Han Solo. What the hell is his name? Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford to play the Red Hulk. Like he's replacing somebody that you're like, oh shit. So it can be done. It can be done.
Yeah.
But isn't a big deal anyway, which makes it even worse. It's your smaller characters can easily be replaced, but your bigger ones, you're like, no, we're gonna skip a big storyline because it's too big.
Let's kill off Superman and Batman. They can't be done again.
Yeah, if they kill off Bruce Wayne, I remember in the comic books when they killed Peter Parker in the comic books, in the Ultimate Universe, it wasn't even in the main universe. In the Ultimate Universe, people were losing their effing mind that they're gonna kill Peter Parker and they're gonna replace him with somebody else, and then they replace him with a Black Hispanic
Black
boy.
Latina.
Oh
man, I remember that. I remember going to the comic book store. I remember being online, and people being pissed. Now everyone loves Miles. Look, everyone loves Miles.
Yeah.
And we got Peter, back. So, sorry, Jason said nothing wrong with what she said. If you want a character forever live on, you need to know how to pass the torch like Joker did. But the thing is, like, who has the right to pass the torch? Does the director? Does the original actor? Does the second version of the actor? Like, that's kind of like the problem, Like, is Harley Quinn Robbie's to pass around, or was it the first one, the voice actress that died, or is it what's her name, the new voice actress that does everything? What's her name?
Haley Coco.
Well, or her too. I was thinking the other one. Oh my god. Harley Quinn. Oh my god. I cannot find her name.
Who? The voice actress?
Yeah.
Arlene Sorkin.
Arlene Sorkin is the original. She's the original. And then there was
Tara Strong.
Tara Strong. Yes. I don't know why I kept wanting to say Tara Reid. But Tara Strong, not Tara Reid. Oh god, no. She stuck so around. But Tara Strong.
Now I have a mental image of Tara Reid voicing Harley Quinn. Now I have that image.
Which would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. But yeah, so is it Tara Strong's now, because now she's the last most original after Sorkin passed away.
I agree with Mama Bear. Michelle Roach did a better job than even Haley Cuoco. So, which is funny because they're both a Big Bang Theory.
I don't know. I don't know. She did a good job, but her voice was kind of like too much. Like, she really tried.
Haley Cuoco's voice not too much,
but at least it's her voice. They're both bad. They're both bad, in my opinion. But yeah, I forgot that Michelle Roach was a voice. Batman can be recast because those are different universes. Bond can be recast because those are different. But what if Batman wasn't? Like you're saying different universes, but
do you not? We were talking about Batman 1, 2, and 3. Are from the 90s?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Are we remembering that Val Kilmer played Batman?
George Clooney.
That's the same universe, bro.
Yeah.
That's the same exact movie.
Where he gets nipples.
He put nipples and butt cracks on the. That's it.
Butt cracks. Each cheek needs to be covered. I just understand why Marvel didn't want to recast at the moment, since Black Panther was and will forever be a phenomenon that marked people's lives, especially the Black community. I understand, like, the phenomenon of it. For sure. I think if Chadwick was alive and still did Black Panther 2, I think it would have been another big phenomenon. I don't know if it would have been as big, maybe, I don't know, but it would have been another monster movie. Like just like everyone would have wanted to see it a bazillion times, and it would have been this thing.
I don't think people understand how long it took for Black Panther to be made, and how many actors have gone through this, and how many people have gone to studios begging to be Black Panther, and how long Black Panther has been written in comic books, and how long the character's been around since the Fantastic Four when he was really introduced. Like it's like you don't understand. You're saying like he existed in that the 2017 movie. It's not just about the movie. It's the fact that how long it took for that character to get onto the silver screen, and then to stop that and say we no longer need him anymore. It's just insulting for the 30 years that it took to get the character on the stage. And it's
well, like you said, think of all the previous actors, right? Because it was Denzel. Denzel was up to it because he even said how important the character is back in what, the late 90s, was it?
Early 90s,
I believe early 90s. Oh shit. But then also I am drawing blanks on name. Spawn.
Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White. Yeah. My brain reverts back to like characters. Michael Jai White, you know, I believe he was like talked about it, you know, and he
Wesley
said
Snipes did.
Wesley Snipes
asked for Black Panther. There was a lot of things in development that studios just said this character will never sell.
Yeah.
That's what happened. We didn't get this releases from these great actors because this character won't sell. And then it shows that it sells, and then you say, let's get rid of the character. We can talk about this all night, so let's wrap it up because I'm gonna get more and more angry.
Well, just like real quick, I know Plan Fanatics already went on a whole Cat Williams, you know, rant, because Cat Williams said the same thing. You know, why are they killing off our only Black character superhero, and especially with Cat Williams being everywhere right now because of all the crazy shit he's been saying, whether it be true or not. I don't know. You believe what you want to believe, but you know, but he's on stage and he even said it. He goes, why are they killing the one guy that we got as the only Black superhero, you know? So, and not only that, it's like he was great. He wasn't like some unknown kid or what. He was a king. He was smart. He was educated. He was powerful. You know, like that's something we never ever get. You know, so yeah. I'm gonna skip around. Yeah, Harley Quinn is too huge to recast. Yeah, you know, they're going to. There's no logical reason why he might not to. But yeah, so sorry if I skip out some of the comments. But Brandon, we already know. You know, we love you, man. But we know how you stand with the Black Panther. You know, they did recast in the universe James Rhodes. They did. Who else? I believe they also recasted Howard Stark a couple of times.
But
Edward Norton.
Like, you think the Hulk is not big? I mean, come on, man. I mean, they do it all the time in the same universe, but it's only bad ones. It got to be T'Challa. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Jada Pinkett at 2020 at 2030 you talk nonsense everywhere. It's a guy's turn. Talking about that's good. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So you know, was that, and the Alfred was consistent between the first Keaton and Clooney. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
It was Keaton, Val Kilmer, and Clooney. Like, dude, like it's the same universe.
Yeah,
it was the same guy. He was the same guy. He just changed actors.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want Birds of Prey 2 with a different Harley Quinn? No, you want Margot.
No, who the hell wants Birds of Prey 2?
Well, first of all, that I kind of I didn't love it, but I liked it. It was okay. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't trash like everyone's saying, but it wasn't great. You know, it was a lot closer to trash than it was for good. But I mean, Margot was never in a great movie besides the James Gunn Suicide Squad. The first Suicide Squad sucked. Like that one. Well, compared to the rest of the other thing, because there's the three movies she's in. Right, she was in the first Suicide Squad, which really super fucking sucked. Birds of Prey didn't get received well. A lot of people hated it, and then the James Gunn Suicide Squad, which people liked. So,
but no one wanted to go see.
Yeah, no one will. Yeah, well, it was also during COVID, and didn't it get released on something on streaming?
I think
too,
it
right?
was released
HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max. Yeah. Something like
It
that.
was about it was about the same time COVID was happening and like starting to ramp up. It came out in theaters.
Yeah.
And yeah,
They also
yeah,
had the
I mean,
longest name start of a movie ever, The Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was on the Suicide Squad, or I forgot which one's which. There's the James Gunn Suicide Squad.
that was like
better.
Yeah, much better
We're
movie.
talking about Birds of Prey, though. That's like Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
That was one of many issues with that movie. But that's the thing is, like, you see her because she looked like Harley Quinn, and it was good. She acted like Harley Quinn. But if they want to go with somebody else, I'm 100% cool with that. I am kind of curious to see what Lady Gaga's gonna do with it. I don't know if she's a good enough actress to
She's just sing her way through. Just go ahead.
Maybe, and then she's next to Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know. But if James Gunn decides, what, I'm gonna go with a different Harley Quinn, or if Margot Robbie is like, you know what, I'm done being Harley Quinn, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah,
that's fine. Give me the character. I want to see the character have a good story. So yeah, I'm literally the only person that would watch Birds of Prey 2.
Yeah,
I would probably too. I did like it enough, but it wasn't great. But
I thought it was fine. I'd watch it one of these days.
The re-emancipation of Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey 2.
Birds of Prey 2. James Gunn would like from the director James Gunn, or presents or something, so like add some other stupid shit, because that's how James Gunn would do it.
Let's just make so many words. Let's go. Keep it going.
Yeah, just keep it going. The Hulk first movie wasn't shit, so no one cared. It was the beginning of the MCU.
First of all, you're wrong. The one the Marvel one is Ed Norton, and that was a very good movie.
That is the best.
Hulk. The Incredible Hulk was the best one. I have no idea what you're talking about, Brandon. I have no idea.
That is still the best Hulk to this day.
Now, if you're talking about the 2003 version, yeah, we can agree. But the MCU one, absolutely not.
MCU. That's not what Marvel starts with.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
But the 2008 one with Edward Norton was awesome.
The fucking dude learned jujitsu. Like, Hulk knew jujitsu and put him in like a fucking like chokehold and shit. It was awesome. Bring T'Challa from a different universe. Have Strange bring him in. I'm okay with it, and I'm okay with that now, because they already
they're already going to do it. Yeah, so it's already over now.
Like I said,
you just didn't have to.
Yeah,
could just waited.
Yeah. Birds of Prey sucked. You're not wrong. I'm not saying you're right. Yeah, I'm not saying Birds of Prey is a great movie. It wasn't good. It had some good moments. I'll say that. Just for the love of leave out Black Mask. Yeah, that was.
Oh my god,
Black Mask was.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. So I don't know. I saw that tweet from her, and the first thing in my mind went to was like, oh, so other people can play iconic characters. And to say, like, if Harley Quinn is not iconic at this point, Harley Quinn is very iconic. She is. She is. I don't know how else to say it. So I like Birds of Prey was the movie I watched for a date. There you go. Hopefully it was
the Emancipation. You guys gotta remember this. The whole title, guys.
You gotta say it all. You gotta say it all, or don't count. But between this, this quote from Margot Robbie about Harley Quinn, Cat Williams kind of getting back in the mainstream and remembering what he said about Black Panther, Aldous Hodge, all that stuff is kind of coming back out.
He said it recently, so he reset this. He said it reset it.
Okay.
Like, he would love to still do it.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Because I know he said it when they were looking for a Black Panther in like 2012 2012 or something like that.
Yeah, this is like 2011, 2012. But no, he reset it recently. Like, yes, I still would love to play this character. It was on the podcast.
Yeah. So there you go. So, you know, and he'll be great. He'll be great. He'll knock it out of the park. So, you know, the recasting, I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, get over it. I was like, it's different. It's different. It's this character is still around in the comic books and getting a better version of the comic books. He's getting redeemed, I guess. Redeemed in the comic book.
Let's not talk about he who shit should not be named.
Yes. The last writer. Dr. E. Ewing is crushing it right now. She is doing a really good job. So shout out to her, because holy shit. She's but that's you want to watch that? Chillmonger, Dre Mac. I know Brian usually does a lot with Chillmonger on there. Check those guys out. They talk about the comic books if you're interested in what's going on with Black Panther in the comic books, who's still alive. He's not dead, you know.
There's some other things that are a problem, but yeah.
But yeah, so go check out Chill if you want some more about that stuff. And both of those guys are big recasters. So we appreciate both of them. So go check them out as well. But yeah, man, I mean, I know some people might hate us, like, get over it. Listen, this is an important character, and we're not going to get over it, because he will come back. And when he comes back, then what? Then what? So, all right. But if you're watching live, stick around. If you're watching our replay, leave a comment. I don't know. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of hate on it anyway. But, we got to talk.
Bring it. I'm okay.
There you go. All right. But if you're live, stick around. We're going to finish things up for the night.